So is this strategic, or does Kanye really believe in the Jewish the trope of the all consuming business? Let me just say something. If the Jews are like a mafia that controls, I guess now what? So these conspiracy theories really have opened it up. So it's Hollywood. I guess it's the music industry as well. The banks we've already heard about.
The weather.
They control the business of the weather. If they do control it, and they're like, oh, the media too. The media. They control them too. Now, here's the deal. Jews are successful, right? They're in a successful ethnic group, so they're in all these fields and they get into high positions, right? So there's some of them there. There's also a lot of Jews that are not Jews. I'm in entertainment, so I'll tell you straight up. There's a lot of everybody in there. It's not just Jews. And they never, the Jews that you come across, I'm just giving you an insider perspective. They never like push a, they're not like fucking pushing the Jew. Nobody's pushing Jew on you. Nobody's ever pushed Jew on any, I've never seen a Jew something. Jews don't even want to push Jew on you if you're not a Jew. You'll be walking around, they'll go, excuse me, are you Jewish? Right? They never ask you that because it's obvious you're not.
Yes.
Right? But like, I'll be walking on the street. What is that? What's their Palm Sunday? Rosh Hashanah? Whenever they come around and they try to hand you palms.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But
Yeah.
I've had that happen to me too.
Yeah, so what they do, and if you're in Brooklyn, look, I'm just talking to the rest of the country here. They don't have horns. I've checked. Okay? I've gone undercover for you. They don't have horns. Believe it or not, they're just people. They're just people like everybody else. And there's nothing going on. I hate to say, and I've checked. You know how many of my girlfriends were Jews? A lot of them.
Didn't find any horns, but you
Didn't find any horns. Didn't find any horns. Didn't find any secret emails about the weather. And I checked. I went into those phones and I was like, is she talking? Is there some secret thing going on with the weather? None of them even work for the banks. A few of them weren't even that rich. I dated a lot of Jews. Okay. I have relatives who are Jews because I have a cousin who married a Jew. Well, he's half Jew. Just the good half. But they come up to you and they go, on those days, whatever that holiday is, have you found it? No. Whatever the holiday is, they come up, they go, are you Jewish? Hello. Are you Jewish? Right? And they go, are you Jewish? Hello. Are you Jewish? And they walk up and you go, no. And then they just walk away. They go like, sorry. We don't want to talk to you. The funny thing about Jews is like they're the only group that doesn't proselytize. They're not trying to recruit more Jews. They have no agenda to push to other Jews. They're not trying to push Judaism on you, right? They're just trying to succeed and like help each other. Guess what? That's what every ethnic group does. The Greeks do it too. I'm sure the Italians to a certain extent, especially when they were trying to make it, I'm sure they did it too. I bet you the Arabs do that. I bet you the Koreans do that. How do you think they got in all the grocery stores? How do you think the Greeks took control of the diner? Now, if a diner was a more important thing that made a lot more money, I bet you there'd be conspiracy theories about the Greeks. It's just nobody cares about Cheeseburgers Deluxe does that much. The only people who would formulate those conspiracy theories are too drunk to think because they go into the diner at 24 hours at 2 in the morning and nobody ever sits around and goes, hey, man, how come all the fucking Greeks got diners? I'll tell you how. Because they helped each other out. That happens. That's something that happens with immigrants, right? They come and they're like, they send for their brother, they send for their cousin. Yeah, oh, you're Greek? Come here, he's my brother, he's a Greek. So we start a business and take care of waiter. Come and work for me. You make us happen. You Stavros, come working for me. He make us, get rid of him. He's a Mexican. Get out here. We don't need him. We're making Greeks with the eggs here. Okay? My wife's behind the, it's all Greeks. The Greek is, my wife is behind the counter. The daughter's here. I have my eyes on everybody.